for me. She keeps saying, Mama, save the last dance for me.
Lover boy. Oh, lover boy. Harry. Harry. Harry, what is it that you find so fascinating about hairy-legged women?
Now, who said I found hairy-legged women fascinating?
Oh, so now you don't find my legs fascinating. Harry, just like I grew this hair, I can cut it all off.
Oh, baby, please don't cut the hair off those big fine legs now.
Get away, pervert.
I got your pervert right here.
Harry, stop. Okay, it's getting late and I have to go. Don't look at me like that.
What? Look at you like what? First you want me to look at you, then you don't? Does he know?
No, he doesn't know.
Just like a white boy, dense and lame.
Actually, he's pretty smart.
What would you do if I showed up at Mr. Smart Guy's door and said, Larry, I'm Perry, and I've been boning your wife for months?
You're weird, but you're not crazy. Besides, you like this arrangement too much.
What if I said I was driven crazy by those big fine legs of yours?
Well, that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. Miracles happen every day.
Okay, dream on, big dreamer. But Perry, if you go to my house and you tell my husband that we're having an affair, I'll deny it. Besides, you leave me no choice.
I leave you all the damn choices.
Don't curse at me, Perry. Telling my husband that we're lovers, that's not an option for me.
Yeah, you deny it. And he believes you because he's a moron. But then that's why you married the white boy to begin with.
Kiss my black ass, Perry.
Hold on. Mama, that's just how I like it. Now bend over and let Daddy see it one chick at a time.
Perry, move, it's getting late.
Mama, chill out. It's just 8:15. We got time for a triple play.
No, we don't.
We do, okay? Come here.
Perry.
Tina, come on. Just dance with me. Come on.
If I get home past 10 o'clock, I'm gonna kick your ass the next time I see you.
I got the whips and the chains. Beat me. I like it rough.
Dance, fool. Stop grinding on me. Nasty.
Come on, this is where I find myself. Oh,
Harry,
this is where I find
the
myself.
perfect end to the perfect end.
You know how hard it is for me to let you go.
Between a rock and a hard place, this is where I find myself.
Harry, you're not letting me go back. I'm going back of my own free will.
Damn it, Tina. How do you do it? How do you turn your feelings off and on like that?
One thing you're not gonna do, Perry, you're not gonna send me on a guilt trip. I told you that I was married and that he was white. Well, it doesn't make a difference. Were those your words? I'm going home, Perry. Home!
Fine, then go home. That's your style. But I'm not late.
No, you aren't, are you?
What are you trying to say? I'm inferior to him or something?
In some ways you are.
You're the one with the inferiority complex, not me.
Not me. Not me. Perry, you're the one walking around here with this big chip on your shoulders. Why can't you just be grateful and happy with the way things are?
Happy? Yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder. Black men and women are getting killed by the police every day. Michael Brown, Laquan McDonald, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland. And you're so messed up in the head, you're not even concerned.
Perry, I know how to take care of myself. I know when to talk and when not to. And right now, I think I need to go home.
Hold on, I'm not done talking to you yet.
Yes.
Oh!
Suppose your husband taught you that move too, huh?
My husband taught me a lot of positive things. Too bad I can't say the same thing about you.
I should slap the shit out of you for that.
Do it, then, chump.
Trump! Look, I got your Trump right here. That's what's wrong with black women. You got an attitude problem. And where you get it from? From watching Blackish and Sex in the City and that damn scandal.
If I weren't a man, you wouldn't hold me down like this.
You don't like how it feels, do you? Do you? Well, this is how I feel each and every day. Held down. The only difference is you can see my face. But I can't see the face of the systemic racism that's holding me down.
You are crazy. You know that? You belong in a mental institution somewhere.
I am in a mental institution, and so are you, only I know it and you don't. I don't subscribe to the negative programming that the media dishes out to us each and every day. I mean, don't we ever do anything positive to report about? Hey!
Perry, you're starting to scare me.
Scared? I'm scared each and every day that I'm not going to be seen for who I am or what I've accomplished. I'm scared that even as I'm walking downtown in my business suit amongst professionals, that the only thing people really see is the color of my skin. I'm scared that when I get in my car, some Klansman pretending to be a police officer is going to drag me into the woods, castrate, and hang me.
You are insane. You know that.
Just like Malcolm, Mandela, Dr. King, they were called insane because they wouldn't shut up. Anytime that you go against what Sapphire wants you to do, they call you insane. Anytime you start talking about your fears and needs, Sapphire says you crazy.
Perry, I understand.
Don't patronize me, Dana.
Perry, I said that I understand.
How can you understand? You married 2 white boys. How can you understand what everything I'm for, you're against?
I'm not against you.
Prove it. Leave this white ass.
Perry, I'm not leaving my husband.
Just like I thought. No, see, I understand. So you get from me what you can't get at home. And that's some of this Mississippi black snake. Violent reaction. Now that's a sure sign of the truth. You must have struck a nerve. Would you like to talk about it, Dana?
Perry, I just want to get my stuff and go home.
You've been going home. I've been driving my point home for months and it didn't cost you a thing. But I guess that's over.
Perry, I can live with that. Just let me get my shit and go.
Get away! You won't talk to me.
About what? Perry, other than sex, what do we have in common? I live in Evanston, and you like Chicago. I like my job at the Department of Corrections, and you like volunteering at the King Center. I like classical music, and you like Dusties. You're racist, and I'm not.
Why do I have to be a racist just because I prefer black people to white?
Good, Perry. Why do I have to be held hostage because I prefer people, period?
White men in particular?
Good, Perry.
Okay, baby, hold on. Okay. I apologize. I'm sorry.
This is why I stopped dealing with black men, because you don't know how to treat women.
Look, baby, I said I'm sorry. Look, if I told you that I loved you, would you still be so eager to leave me?
That is bullshit, Perry. Bullshit. You know how many times black men have used that line on me? Bull to the shit.
I love you. Look at me. I
I love you. I do.
You are lying and you know it.
Why would I lie about something like this?
Because men like you enjoy bragging about how you got over. I'm not gonna be another one of your conquests. I'm not gonna let you twist my feelings in a knot.
So you do have feelings for me?
Yes, I have feelings for you, but I am keeping them in perspective. I told you that I was married, I told you he was white, and I also told you I didn't want any complications. You said you understood, so why are you acting so weird?
Until tonight, I'd never been in love before. Until tonight, I never knew how that felt. Until I watched you preparing to go back home. And tonight, it hit me in my core. Look, I'm ready and willing to do whatever it takes to make you stay with me forever. White folk have taken too much from me. Larry doesn't deserve you. Hell, no white man does.
And you do?
I do. I do. Look at me, I do.
Shit. Perry, you are making this hard on the girl.
And baby, let me make it easy for you.
Perry, you're pushing me.
I have to push you. You don't know the power that you ignite in me.
I know what I want.
Do you? Do you want me?
Yes.
Then say it. Say, I want Perry.
I want Perry.
Today.
Today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Forever.
Perry, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Shit, Dana, who was it that hurt you like this? He had to hurt you back. Talk to me.
It's nothing to talk about.
Baby, don't hold it in. You can talk to me.
It's nothing to talk about. I'm not leaving my husband.
You know, I'm not stupid. I can be pretty resourceful when it's something that I want.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that I've done my homework. See, I got a fraternity brother that has relatives in East St. Louis. So I know all about the nervous breakdown you had after the Metros killed Yancey.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything at all. You are an insensitive, nosy punk. Who gave you the right to pry into my personal life? Who the hell do you think you are? Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me. You don't have the right.
Look, I didn't mean to.
Shut up! You didn't mean to hurt me? What did you think you were gonna do? Make me feel good? I didn't tell you about Yancey and me because I knew you would try to use it as emotional leverage. Men like you, Perry, are always looking for leverage. I don't have to apologize for loving Yancey or any other man for that matter. Men jump in and out of our beds every day and they don't apologize for it. So why should I have to? Why should I apologize for being called a whore? Shut up! Why should I apologize for being called a tramp? For seeking the same pleasure and companionship that men are looking for? I like men, Perry. Black men, white men, brown men, their skin color, it doesn't make a difference. It's what's on the inside that counts. I've been boy crazy since I was a little girl. When I was 13, my grandma caught me showing my cat, and she beat the shit out of me. But that didn't stop me. When I was 14, I lost my cherry to Bobby, who was black.
Hey, now.
Wasn't a lot of black people in our neighborhoods. Bobby's father was a school teacher, and my father works himself to death in the steel mills.
You know, that's the first time I ever heard you talk about your father.
We lived in Harvard before the Dales moved there.
You do walk and stay on my corner, Dales?
One and only. Harvey was nice back then.
Well, it isn't nice now. You know, the police in Harvey just killed a youngster about a month or so ago.
Perry, will you give it a rest? Harvey was integrated back then. I didn't know racism. We were just kids playing and visiting each other's homes. No one taught us any different. So I'm not gonna let you or anyone else for that matter start. I love Yancey because he wasn't so damn judgmental. He let me be me.
Look, I'm gonna let you be you, but we can't live in the past. Black folks are getting their ass kicked today.
Perry, do you have a plan for us? Because if you do, what is it? I want to hear it.
Well, look, the grant that I've been working on, we got it. It came through, we got it.
And
I can enlarge my staff. You can you work with me at the King Center, you don't have to fake it anymore.
Fake it? Is that your narrow interpretation of my life? I like my job, and I'm not leaving my husband.
Then will you grow up? Now, white folk are returning us back to the Jim Crow days of the 1890s. Affirmative action, integration is over. Look at our communities. The gap between the haves and the have-nots is widening. Grow up.
Oh, you grow up. Look at Chicago. That's where you want me to live? Neighbors are disconnected from each other, and their children are running wild and joining gangs and killing other children, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. Perry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I admire what you're doing at the King Center.
But you gonna play it safe and stay with the white folks. You know, when Hitler killed all those people, rounded them up, gas poisoned and roasted them in concentration camps, there were Jews just like you, quick to apologize for the Germans' Gestapo behavior. They were deep in their denial, just like you. I mean, why is it that our neighborhoods look like war zones? Why are we always the ones getting roughed up by a majority that has all the guns and the laws on their side? It's population control, genocide on the quiet side. You're conspiring with the enemy and you don't even know it. Black people need you. Hell, I need you. The young men that I mentor, they need to see me with a sexy, sophisticated sister just to dispel the myth that all a successful black man really wants is a white woman. Leave him. I'll do whatever is necessary to make it right between us.
It's already right between us. I got my work. Stop judging me. Stop forcing your views on me. I got my role, Perry, so let me do it.
And sleeping with the white boy every night, that's your work?
You think this is easy for me?
Yes.
You think I sold out?
Yes.
If I have, Perry, black men gave me a good reason.
Black men?
Yes, Perry. Brothers.
Yeah, I had a nervous breakdown when Yancey got killed.
And for a long time, I couldn't stand gangs like the Metros. They took over Menard, where I first started working and where I first met Yancey.
He was this up-and-coming correctional officer, and I was in charge of setting up school programs there.
Perry, you think you're good in bed? Yancey had you beat.
Thanks a lot.
You want to know when I found out?
About what?
That Yancey was a jerk.
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
He'd been dead for a year. And for a year, Mike Carruthers, whom I eventually married, kept hounding me to go out on a date with him. But I said no, and I was consistent about it. So finally, I must have said something to piss him off because he took me up to Internal Affairs. He went through some files and he let me read them.
Yancey was a Metro. He didn't care about me.
But how did you know that, though?
Because he was posing as this good guy, although I'm being broke.
Wait, so then you married Cross?
Yes, I did.
And then what happened?
I found out that deception isn't confined to race. It's confined to men. Another gang made him resign for the same reasons, drug trafficking. So I left Menard and I moved to Evanston.
Where you still managed to marry yet another white correctional officer. I mean, damn, weren't there any brothers around?
Sure there were, Perry. plenty of brothers, but no men. They were all either strung out on drugs, crazy, gay, or in jail. Perry, I used to get wet at the sight of those big muscles and pushing pectorals and bulges biceps. Good God. Until they opened their mouths and I found out that a majority of them were brain dead.
Why don't you just quit?
Because I'm an educator, Perry. And they are products of Chicago. And it makes it worthwhile when a few of them actually rehabilitate themselves and get a degree.
Prisons are being privatized. Rehabilitation is out. Now, I don't know what you heard, but what we have to do is shift our priorities and our money into making sure our youngsters don't even go that route to begin with. Now, I give you, most of them there deserve to be there, but those that aren't, Lord have mercy.
You sound like a Republican.
I'm a realist.
Whatever happened to miracles happen every day?
You by my side is the only miracle I need. Look, I want you to call Larry and tell him you're not coming home tonight or any other night.
You really want me to call my husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sorry I'm late. No, I got a flat. No, I'm at a station getting it fixed. Listen, it's something that I want to talk to you about. No, don't get too excited. Are you listening? So the good news is that Mother wants us to visit. Yeah, I have some vacation days and I know you have some too, so let's get together. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. I love you too. You're not angry, are you, Perry?
What's the use? I give up.
That's your problem. You give up too easy. You want to know why I didn't tell Larry that I was leaving him?
Because you like kissing white ass.
I didn't tell Larry that I was leaving him because that was your job. You didn't even take the phone when I offered it to you. You just sat there content with letting me do all the work. I am tired of that, Perry. I am tired of little boys chasing behind a woman's skirt tail. You're always talking about white people because you're afraid of them. Too scared to hang with the big boys. And when you're not talking about them, you're talking about us, your women. I met a lot of men like you, Perry. Good talkers, good in bed. But when it comes time for you to stand and deliver, you can't even get hard on.
Bitch, you crazy.
Oh, so now I'm a bitch?
Yeah, you a bitch.
If I'm a bitch, then what does that make you, dog?
You know what? The only reason I haven't told you about yourself before now is because you're so insecure.
Like you aren't?
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You have a habit of turning the tables around every time somebody tries to get close to you on the real issues.
Mister, the real issues are that you afraid of white folk and you can't take care of me in the style that I'm accustomed to.
That's not the issue at all. You love me. That's the issue. But you're afraid to fly without your safety net.
Dream on, big dreamer.
Okay, all right. If black men are so taboo, then why did you start with me? Why did you keep coming back month after month?
Because I could have safe extramarital sex with no strings attached.
Why didn't you just keep screaming there until I let you leave?
Fool, did you just hear a word that I said? I was playing your instrument and I wanted to keep on using it.
I know the answer, and so do you. You want love.
Yeah, that's it.
You desperately need it, but you're afraid of what that means. So what do? You You marry white boys that you can pussy with and not have to worry about taking chances when it comes to matters of the heart. You're living a lie and you know it.
I am grown. I live my life as I choose. And right now I choose to leave for good.
Hello? Larry?
Right.
Yeah, Larry, my name is Perry Dupree. No, you don't know me, but we both know Dina intimately. See, she's been at the gas station getting her tire fixed. She's here at my plush apartment getting something else fixed. And she's been getting it fixed every Tuesday night for several months. Yeah, I think she wants to kind of tell you about the details right about now. It's Larry on the line. You want to talk? You don't want to talk? Your mouth full? Full of what? Larry, we're gonna have to holler at you later. We'll be by sometime next week to pick up on things. But it's been nice talking to you, okay, home team?
Maniac! Why would you do something like that?
Didn't you just call me a coward for not talking to Larry on your behalf? So what's the beef, Chief?
Oh, so now this is funny? This isn't gonna change a thing between Larry and I.
You know what? Stop lying to yourself. Larry knows. You wanted this to happen.
Why would I want something like this when you are a damn liar?
And you're a beautiful, sensitive, intelligent woman. You deserve love. Look, I'm not Michael Yancey. Don't lump me in with the guys that hurt you. All black men aren't players. Dina, I need you more than Larry does. And you know what? You need me to help you get back in touch with all those emotions and feelings you've been suppressing.
I'm not suppressing anything.
You know, it's obvious you don't love your husband. If you did, you wouldn't be here with me.
My husband understands me. That's why I married him.
You lying. You married Larry because you were sick and tired of being passed around. You were tired of all the late night booty calls. I got the whole scoop from Herman Ellis.
Herman Ellis can kiss my black ass and so can you.
But I did that already twice. But see, that's their style, Dina. It's called character assassination. The white media are experts at it. They chip and chip away at you until you're left doubting your own capabilities. Then you got to go running back to them for validation. They've been playing that game for years.
Harry, I don't want to hear this shit.
I know you don't. Because you'd rather go home and set your DVR so you don't miss Olivia Pope trying to save the white establishment. That fantasy is your reality.
I don't have to take this. I'm out of
Sit your ass down! I'm so angry with you I could do something I know I regret later. They played musical chairs with you. Klein, Culligan, Williams. Damn, Dina Williams. And they bragged about it and you knew it. Didn't you? Did you?
Yes! What you expect me to say? You got all the damn answers?
What about your father? Did he know about all your bar hopping?
What does my father have to do with my sex life?
Maybe he has a lot to do with it.
You think I was screwing my father too? You think my father is some sort of child molester? You are sick. You know that? You're the one with the problem.
Then why is it you don't ever talk about it?
I have my reasons.
I bet you do. You hate your father for dying on you when you needed him most. And you've been overcompensating with men ever since.
You learned that in Pop Psychology 101?
Yeah, you're a daddy's girl. And all these years you've been punishing yourself trying to get back at daddy.
You don't know what the hell you talking about. You tell me about your damn daddy. That's what you can do. Tell me about him.
My father?
Yes, your father. You do have a father, don't you? Or were you born by immaculate conception?
You real funny, huh?
Yeah, I thought so too.
You promise to tell me about your father when I get through?
Every lurid detail.
You caught me off guard. My father? Now that's a good one. Where do we start? I'm Jesse! Well, when I was about 12 years old, 12, do you hear me? I was driving my granddaddy's car and white folk couldn't tell me shit. my family would feed poor Peckerwoods. Jesse!
Have you lost your mind?
I'm Jesse! That was my father's favorite saying.
I see weirdness runs in this family. Who is he?
Who?
Jesse!
Damn if I know.
You don't know?
Nope. My father would go and get him a fifth of scotch, turn on some BB King, then take my sister and I straight to Mississippi. My daddy was country. I was 12 years old when I threatened to kill him with a butcher knife.
For what?
For hitting my mother.
Like father, like son.
I never would have hit you. And I'm sorry for making you believe that I would. He used to call me a mama's boy.
Well, no kidding. He's still alive.
Yep.
Where is he?
He's in a nursing home down in Mississippi. And it tears me up inside.
Why?
Why? Because he should be here with us. We should be taking care of him, not some damn strangers.
Oh, you mean white people?
You got it?
Well, evidently they're doing a good job.
And what's so evident about it?
Well, you go and visit him, don't you?
Every chance I get. I always feel guilty though when it's time to leave.
So why should you?
Why should I? Look, my dad was a proud man. He had so many high expectations, and to see him dying alone among strangers, it's like a slap in the face.
Well, whose idea was it to put him down there in the first place?
Mine.
I see who hates their father now.
I love that.
That don't sound like love to me.
Yeah, well, it took a while. But I searched deep and long, and eventually I found him.
And what was it?
We fought all the time because we're so much alike. Proud,
Stubborn,
passionate.
mule-headed,
Women couldn't tell us anything.
and still can't.
Dreamers. Jesse! Whoever that is. Well, hold on. What about your woman?
Let's get one thing straight. My father didn't curse, he didn't drink, and he didn't smoke. My father didn't have any vices, especially not molesting his own daughter or any other child for that matter. Is that clear?
Crystal clear.
I don't talk about my father because he believed that talking about the dead is sacrilegious.
What was he, a witch doctor or something?
He's part Indian.
Oh, so was my grandmother. What tribe?
I don't know. All I remember is that I loved playing in his long black hair when I was a little girl. He was from Natchez, Mississippi.
Man, let me see here. I got myself a Mississippi girl.
Not. I've never been and I'm never going.
No, you sophisticated hussies make me sick. You'd rather forget your past so you can hold on to this urban jungle.
I was talking about my father.
Sorry. What about your mammy?
Excuse you? My mother is from Missouri. Thank you very much.
The show me states.
Don't you forget it.
Well, where did they meet?
In church.
Was your daddy a minister?
No. In fact, he stopped going altogether when he married my mama.
Or why?
My father believed that God was omnipresent in everything and everyone. He made sure Carolyn and I went home. I couldn't stand him because I just wanted to stay at home with him. But I started going, and I started liking
Boys.
it. Boys. My father, he didn't finish high school, but he could fix anything. He was smart.
Now tell me one of his smart sayings.
Good food, good meat, good God this eat.
Bubba would get so mad because he said it so solemnly. Carolyn and I would crack up.
My daddy made sure that he was home every night for dinner. He said, a family that ain't together, stay together.
He died when I was 16, right before graduation. I didn't get to tell him about the scholarships that I won. He didn't know how much I loved him.
Nina, come on, baby. He knew. Look, he knew.
My father worked too much. He had a stroke on the job. In high school, my granny was gone, and the kids used to tease me and call me Miss Piggy, because Carolyn and I fought all the time because she was Mama's favorite. So after we buried Daddy, I moved out. I've been alone ever since.
But Dina, you gotta stop torturing yourself.
I'm not torturing myself.
Well, you're not happy. Look, come look in the mirror. I want to show you something.
What?
It'll only take a minute, okay? Come on. Now take a good look and tell me, what do you see?
I see me.
No, you still see Miss Piggy.
You don't know what I see.
Look, you've been internalizing all the crap that people have dumped on you down through the years, and now you think you don't deserve love. But look, you do.
How would you know? You're not a psychologist.
No. I see what your father saw. I see what your granny saw. I don't care how fat or how skinny you are. I don't care how many men you've had. Look, I see the angel that you are. Now, I know I'm not perfect, but baby, give me the chance to be the kind of man your father was.
Here, you better not be lying to me.
I wouldn't do that.
You remember what that woman did to Al Green?
You talking about the hot grits in the middle of the night?
Yeah, that worse.
Oh man, not the hot grits move.
Worse.
See, that's what's wrong with you Mississippi women. You don't know how to treat a man. Look, do me a favor, okay?
What?
Will you say I love Perry?
Perry, you know how I feel already. What do I have to tell you?
Because I need to hear it.
You know how I feel already.
Come on, baby, I need it. I really, really do.
I love Perry.
Baby, why you whispering? I can barely hear you.
I love Perry. I love Perry. I love Perry. And just that too.
Whoever that is. Today,
Today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
forever.
till death do we part.
Hell, I think you're talking about them hot grits. Baby, you know what? I got a song I want to play. I saved it for this moment. Let me run it back and get it, okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ah, damn. I thought she was gonna say the last dance for me.
Get in there.
Please, let's talk about this at home.
Get out of my way, Dina. sit down. You too, lover boy. Player. Gary Dupree. We finally meet, huh? Man to man, right? Now, what was it that you were saying over the phone about coming over to my house to get things that I bought my wife? Yeah, you're not so big now, huh? Word for word, I want to hear what you said to me over the phone. I'll get you started. Let's go. Larry, this is Perry Dupree.
And we have something in common.
What? What could we possibly have in common?
Your wife, Dina.
My darling wife, Dina. Go on.
See, you think she's at the filling station, but she's here in my apartment with me.
Yeah, that's right. Where she's been getting her coochie fixed once a week for the past year.
I've been rocking her world.
You think white people are stupid, don't you? We're not crazy. We're not stupid. I've been on to you two for months now. I hired a private investigator to follow you, and this one over here, I had all of her calls transferred to my cell phone. And here I am, a former corrections officer. I should have seen stuff like this coming from a mile off, all right? I was trained to see the devil in the details. So, I didn't think that something like this would happen to me. And you, Dina, this is how you repay me? This is how you thank me after all I've done for you?
Larry, I was on my way home to tell you.
Yeah, that it's over. All right. Spare me the soap opera, okay? I decide when it's over, not you. To be or not to be? That is the question, Perry Dupree. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles. Now, before I shoot you, I want you to apologize.
Larry, please, don't do this.
Shut your lying mouth. Get out of the way. You had time to end this, but you didn't.
You waiting on an apology from me? You gonna be waiting, because I ain't apologizing for shit.
Larry, no.
Matter of fact, you ought to be apologizing to me.
Dina, get out of the way.
You and your people should be paying me and my people reparations for all the wealth that you stole.
Larry,
What?
he's right. He's right. He's right.
What?
The government should pay black people reparations.
What does that have to do with this? Are you telling me that you agree with that?
Please, put the gun down. Please, you don't want to hurt anybody, just like I don't want to hurt you. Larry, just put the gun down, and I will explain how all of this happened.
I don't want to know how it happened. I just want you to end it. I want you to end it with him.
Look, Larry, I can't do that,
Why can't you?
because I'm in love with him, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
Look at him. What, does he make like $60,000 a year? He's got marginal credit, dresses like a bum. He's an idealist and a dreamer. Dina, he believes in that black reparations crap. You're a loser. Loser.
Larry, I make $60,000 a year. I have marginal credit. I believe in that black reparations crap. Does that make me a loser? You think this is a game? You think that I won't leave you? Yes, you have money, and I love it. But Larry, if you think that I can't survive without you, you must have forgotten that I was raised in a jungle.
Oh, Dina, please. I gave you everything that you have. Without me, you would have nothing. You think you're so special, huh? Because, newsflash, I married you. Take note here. And I married you because it was easy. It took no effort. You walk around this town and you want people to think that you are this self-sufficient and righteous woman. I bought you. I dangled money in front of your face. And you will come running like the product that you are.
See now, Larry, you have went too far. You bought me? I'm a product to you? I don't ever remember being for sale.
Dina, you keep trying to think of reasons that you don't need me. You're trying to convince yourself of that. I get you. I understand you. I'm the one who put a ring on it. Let me be the man for you.
That's your promise. You don't understand anything about me. People think that I'm the maid when I walk in on your arms. You don't have to worry about being a victim of police brutality. You can steal, loot, riot, and still not be labeled a criminal or a thug. White privilege. Money seems to be the answer at first until you find yourself sitting in your own pile of shit. Money can't fix that.
But money paid for our last vacation. You remember that, don't you?
How could I forget, Larry?
Of course, Larry. How could I forget the white, sandy beaches of St. Lucia, snorkel diving in the blue sea? One afternoon, while you were snorkel diving, I got a headache and I went back to our room. Found a young maid rifling through our things.
You never said anything to me about that.
Well, I was gonna call security, but she got down on her knees and begged me not to.
You fell for it.
She wasn't ignorant. Far from it. She was a college student. She said she tried prostitution before landing the maid job. She said that she stole from us because the Americans stole from her father. American politicians had forced the European market to collapse by importing Chiquita bananas rather than the ones they grew.
Tia, newsflash. This kind of stuff happens all the time, okay? I don't see why you're getting your feathers all ruffled about it. It's business.
Because I saw myself in that girl. Her name is Francine. I still send her money and communicate with her. She's taught me a lot.
Like,
That until Black Americans demand to be redressed for the millions of slaves who suffered and died, we will never be respected by others. It doesn't matter whether we win reparations or not. What matters is us charting a course of action for ourselves, free and independent of white approval. The Carib people have a saying. When I discover who I am, I'll be free. I know who I am now. And I'm not gonna be your boy toy anymore. And that goes for you too, Perry.
I hear you, sister.
but you're my wife!
Sometimes it's the same thing with you, Larry. You don't know whether you want my wife or husband. It's the same thing. I married you for all the wrong reasons. And I apologize for that. I am truly sorry. I really am.
And you think that by divorcing me and marrying this militant, that's gonna give you your dignity? Get real. You get your head out of fantasy land, okay? In less than a year's time, you're gonna come crawling back to me, begging me to take you back.
Larry, if you loved me, you would help us make our case.
Dina, you don't have a case. Number one, okay, let me just break it down. Number one, the government would have to agree to sue itself, okay? Good luck getting that done. Number two, I'm of German and Irish stock, and my people emigrated here after slavery, as did millions of other people. And number three, trillions of dollars, trillions of dollars have already been made in transfer payments, welfare benefits, contracts to minority-owned businesses, scholarships, education, job replacement. The list goes on. I mean, it's a pipe dream.
Larry, regardless of all of that, black people still need to demand reparations. Otherwise, we send a message that we don't value the hardships that our mothers and fathers went through to get us here.
If you love this country, if you love the democracy that it stands for, you'll stand with us. Otherwise, you can walk.
And don't let the doorknob hit you with a dog should have bit you.
Well,
Does it still mean that you want to divorce me?
yes.
Perry,
What?
could you put on some music, please?
What? What for?
I want to have one last dance with my wife for old time's sake.
Well, it's okay with me if it's okay with you.
Fine with me.
I want to take you back to the night that we had our first dance. The night we met. When everything was new.
Excuse me.
No. Get off, man! She's my wife!